Welcome back to CN2. Today we're here at the American Red Cross in Rock Hill because this month is American Red Cross Month, and we are highlighting the lovely volunteers who put in so much time here at the Red Cross, including Cleopatra Allen. So, Cleopatra, tell me how long you've been volunteering here at the Red Cross.
I've been at the Rock Hill Red Cross for 4 years, since June of 2014.
Okay, and why did you get involved?
Well, I grew up with my grandmother, and she was a missionary. I used to see her go out into the community helping people, and I like to think that I'm walking in her footsteps and finding my own passion.
And tell me, you've gone to many disasters. Talk about just some of those that really have touched you.
Hmm. In January, we had a really bad cold snap, so I went up to Charlotte to the Armory to help the people that were coming in off the streets, and that was really wonderful to see them and to be there to greet them as they came in.
Now, were these people who were homeless?
Mostly were homeless, yes.
And what would you do? Would you bring in them things?
We'd greet them and just chat with them and then take them around to where they would be sleeping for the night. But it is good to see a friendly face when you go someplace you haven't been before.
Yeah.
And so they enjoy chatting with us, and we try to make them feel at home.
And you also responded to many hurricanes recently, correct? Or talk about that a little
Yes.
bit.
I went down to Texas to Hurricane Harvey, hurricane. And while I was there, I drove the emergency response vehicle, and we went out into the community. We were looking for people that needed food. So we would take food out and park on the street, toot our horn, and people would come and we would serve them hot meals.
What was it like seeing people at their probably the worst time in their lives and being able to help them like that?
You know, it's amazing that people, when they're going through their worst, they can still be loving and kind. And although we were there to help them, they blessed us in many ways. Quite a few times they prayed for us. There was one person who broke into tears when we showed up. It was just really beautiful to be there to help.
And how long were you in Texas?
For 2 weeks.
Wow, 2 weeks.
Yes.
So you donate a lot of your time to this. Why? You could be doing probably a lot more with your time. Why do you continue to give back and be a volunteer?
I do love to be able to help people, but I'm retired and I have time on my hands, and I really want to do something that's rewarding to be a benefit to someone else.
And do you want to continue? How long do you plan to do this journey?
Well, I'd like to do it as long as possible, but sometimes different things are happening in life. So actually right now I'm working on just driving the earth.
Okay.
And once a month we take it out to exercise it, as in we make sure that it's running and operating correctly.
And explain what that is.
Oh, I'm sorry, the
That's okay.
emergency response
Okay,
vehicle.
okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Okay.
And that vehicle is able to take water and food out to a community and help people right there on the spot.
Gotcha. And for other people that may see this and say they want to help be a volunteer, what would be some words of encouragement?
Oh my gosh, the great need is so great. And our friendly faces when we show up to talk to people is amazing. But there's so much to be done at the Red Cross. I mean, you could do community outreach, you could respond to a fire, you could drive the earth, and you can go out to the community and just talk to people. I've worked on the home fire campaign where we install smoke detectors in homes, and that's really where it starts, is saving lives at the grassroots level.
And if you could think of one memory out of the 4 years that really sticks out to you, what would that be?
Oh.
It's a lot, probably a lot of memories, but if there's any time or anything.
I'd have to say that going to Hurricane Harvey, I've been to other disasters. I went down to Kings Tree, South Carolina when we had the flooding, but in Harvey, it was so devastating. But to see the Red Cross in real operation, it was truly amazing. All of the food that was coming in, all of the support, all of the people that came from around the world. We had people from Israel, from Alaska, from Mexico, from Hawaii. I mean, to see that, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that just really moved me to see it. The Army guys were there. They unloaded trucks, and they didn't use any hand carts. They used all of their muscle work. I mean, it really was just beautiful to see how the Red Cross does. And when people ask about how do we spend their money, if they could see that in operation, they would not hesitate 1 minute to donate $1 or $2 or as much as they could, because when we can go to help someone who has lost everything, has nowhere to turn, who don't even know how long it's going to take before they're back in their homes, to be able to give them a hot meal for the day, to give them some toiletries or the basic needs,
Nothing like it.
It's nothing like it.
Well, thank you so much,
Yes.
Cleopatra, for talking to us and sharing your story. We're going to be highlighting many other volunteers throughout the month here at the Red Cross, just like you, and telling their stories of what you guys do for people in the community and around our country. And we'll be back with more CN2 today after this.
Thank you.